Hello, a very good afternoon from India. This is Meghma Hira, aka Ego.alchemist, and I am here today to do some tarot messages for you about what's going on energetically right now. So, I did a live just now on my Instagram about what I received from my spirit guides and higher self as messages for this crazy times that we are in right now. A lot of old relationship, jobs, situations are crumbling down real quick, really fast, and it can be scary, it can be shocking and overwhelming, and that's bringing up a lot. And right now 7 planets are in retrograde and we only have 9. Half of the solar system is going backwards, so to speak, which means in retrograde season what happens, the kind of influences these planets have on us, they retract, they are taken away. It's like taking off the training wheels, which means we are kind of no longer influenced by the good or the bad effects of the planet according to its direct influences, general characteristics, or specific placements on our charts. And so this is a great window of opportunity to look within and see what's coming up, where we are facing trouble, where we think we can enhance our responses and how we deal with certain things. So this is a great time to do that. But I don't think you want to hear that. You don't want to hear that it's a great time to do more work, because you have been doing a lot of work, you have been grinding, you have been continuously purging out old shadows, beliefs, fear, lack, and inviting in the light. And it's a lot. Your bodies are exhausted from keeping up with it. It can get a little frustrating for some of you at this point, and spirit says that that's all right, that's okay. It's going to be over soon. You are going to settle in and ground in with the new you, with the new energies, with the new changes that you have embraced with so much bravery, with so much courage, and it's going to all ground in within you very quickly, very soon, as you pass through the retrograde season. And the more you use these retrograde energies to really turn those little knobs and screws and change those little tweaks that you want to do before you full-fledgedly, in full force, start maneuvering your new life. So this is a good time. So if you feel you are stuck, if you feel you are being slowed down, remember, girls and boys, that it's for your best. Okay, take that rest, take that pause, use it to gather your shit. Okay, use it to gather your thoughts, your goals, and focus, and decide which is the old story and which is the new. Okay, I'm gonna get started with the tarot reading, and if you want to know about those channeled messages I did this morning, you can check out my Instagram page, and you should find the live video pretty much in the recent posts. It was pretty cool, it was pretty powerful. One of the very powerful messages that Spirit shared with me in that channeling particular was the power of breath. Spirit reminded me that in this lifetime, your breath is your truest and most constant ally. No matter who in person or situation or experiences come and go in your life, your breath is always going to be by your side. It's going to carry you through your life. So, and all it wants in return is for you to be present with it, to pay attention to it, to get to know it, nurture it, strengthen it, fire it up, and see how it can bring the good prana, the good chi into your system, into your life, and really work with it. So focus on your breaths, guys. We will see what messages Spirit has from us today. And what do we need to know as we are going in the first quarter of moon in September, and we are in the middle of a retrograde parade of the planets? What do we need to know to make the best use of it? So I'm also using my Ethereal Visions deck. I don't use it very often for public readings. It's very sacred and very personal to me. But today I was called to use this one. And I think it's because all of you are going through some pretty sacred and personal changes that might be. Okay, I had to take a pause because the first card we pulled out here was the Devil. Okay, Devil. Okay, the Devil card. Now, no need to get afraid. Those who are right now new to tarot and listening to these cards and messages, fairly new to this concept of cards, the Devil card is not a sign of danger or cataclysm or nothing to be afraid of. Okay, it just shows us about our attachments and temptations that we give into. The Devil card is right the first card we pulled out, okay, followed by a King of Cups and the Hermit. And these two cards have been showing up in my readings lately, but we're going to talk about this one first, and Devil card. And it's basically warning you about your temptations and addictions and old patterns that keep stuck you in lack, in fear, in frustration. So if there is a situation in your job or relationship, or home or profession, anywhere in your life where you're feeling frustrated, you are feeling stuck, you're feeling that you are being drained, ask yourself, how are you playing into that narrative? How are you participating into the story, into the narrative, into the exchange that is causing you this frustration and draining and stuff? So that will give you a lot of clarity. I'm going to pull a couple more to see if we have more clarity on the Devil, because it helps to know what to be prepared to absorb better. But anyway, the next two cards we have here is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about being grounded in your emotions, to be in touch with your watery inner space, to know that the watery subconsciousness and the emotions that you feel is helping you to speak your truth, to express your truth. And when you know that, and when you own that, and when you act from that space, you are a powerful leader. You're a powerful leader of light. And then this Hermit mode. And you see I'm not sure, yes, the skull here again, it represents death, and what I'm getting is ego death. And now that I read this card in sequence, I'm getting a very different message. Okay, this telling me that this is not about something that you are to expect right now, but this card is actually speaking about all the limiting patterns that you have already gone through, you have traversed, and you have healed, and you have shed those layers, those false patterns and beliefs, to get in touch with your powerful emotions, and you are leading from that space. If you see how the crown is like shining up, yeah. So as you open your heart and get in touch with your emotional space, you open up your higher wisdom and you lead from that. And the Hermit is again a similar energy, someone who has gone through multiple ego deaths and has this staff of knowledge they are carrying to support them, and the shroud of purity white of spirit, and they are showing the way. And there's a little star in his lantern, I hope you can see it, but they're showing the way to the world. So this is a message for all of you who have been doing this work for some time, and Now it's time to tap into those lessons that you learned and share that with the world, to step up and lead people who are in need for your leadership. Okay, these two cards were popping out and screaming at me to be taken as they fit into the narrative. This is Five of Pentacles. This is energy of change, and this speaks directly to what needs to be changed. Five is the number of change. This calls for transformation, for self re-evaluation. Again, in anywhere that you are playing into those limiting mindsets, the lack narratives, if you're playing into this and there is still situations in your life that are bringing this up, this triggering you, it's making you feel frustrated or unworthy, see how you're playing into these narratives and what you can do to change that, to break out from that, to transmute that exchange, that transaction, that dynamic into something that is more in alignment with your goals and with your spiritual ascension. Okay, and then the other card right after the Five of Pentacles was the King of Wands. King of Wands is the king of fire, is the king of fashion, is the king of passion, not fashion, but king, maybe fashionable too, who knows, maybe there is a very dashing fashionable man who is about to enter your life, but in this reading what I'm getting, there are two masculine king energy cups. So this is, and one is water and another is fire. Wow, this can even talk about leading and partnerships that are leading people, creating containers and structures for others who need this guidance from you. So it could be possible for many of you, and this is not like gender specific, this is more about tapping into your masculine energies irrespective of your physical gender or what you relate to, resonate to. It's about tapping into your masculine polarities to lead from your heart space and with the passion. This is amazing. Do you see both of them are holding the staff? Even the Hermit is holding the staff, and this staff is also represents the fire, the kundalini, the life force energy, the spirit force that flows through all of us, and every one of these people is holding that. They have that in their grasp. They have grasped how to work with the spiritual energy of the planet and fulfill their purpose and mission. So this is definitely you who are listening to this. So maybe many of you won't be able to have to do it alone. Maybe you're partnering with equally, people who are equally passionate about this and is driven. So yeah, so amazing. So all the patterns that you have learned to overcome, and you have learned to let go of those limitations and get in touch with your emotional space, and use that experience and knowledge to help others make that change in their lives. Or if this is you, if still you need to break out of certain patterns, take care of yourself first. And if you think, if you're ready to share your wisdom and your experience and your knowledge and what you gain from your journey with others, this is the perfect time to team up with others who are on the same journey, who share the same passion as you, to share your wisdom, your medicine with the world, and help make this shift be fulfilling and true one. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that thought. Let me know how this channeling, this tarot messages resonated with you, and if you would like them more often, or if you have a specific question you want to be answered about the current energies, just drop me a comment below and I'll get back to you either in the comments or with another video as I see it fit and as it aligns. So happy ascension, take care, bye bye, I will see you again soon.